Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy, Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another commentary. And today I want to say something that is going to be really hard for me to say. I uploaded, unlisted, uploaded, unlisted, uploaded, unlisted, changed the title, changed the thumbnail, changed the description of the video that I uploaded yesterday, and I ended up landing on calling it 10, 20, 30 challenge, something like that. I had an M48-3 thumbnail at one point, then I had a regular thumbnail, and then I had a different thumbnail of a sniper rifle. I called it Sniper Challenge. I called it Sniper 10, 20, 30 Challenge. I couldn't decide on what I was going to name the video, and then I unlisted it because when I uploaded it, it had like 53 views and only 2 or 3 likes. No dislikes, and it still has no dislikes, but it's got, I think, let me look right now, I think it's got 100 views, and I want to say it's got 197 views and 14 likes. And basically, all of the comments are about, you know, hey, you need to brighten up your camera, and maybe you should do the series this way. And I'm going to tell you guys the reason why I kept uploading it and unlisting it. And the reason is that I am scared of making content that you won't like. I'm scared of making a video, even if, like that video, I spent probably a total of 4 to 5 hours on that video. Not just the playing time that I had to edit all of the gameplay that I made, but then I had to make these little snippets of it and talk about what I wanted the series to be and figure out what I was going to put in the video. I made the video, I did some color corrections, then I didn't like that, and then I finally put it together and I didn't like it, so I didn't use that version. Then I put it together again and I used Shipment as the main, but then I was like, you know, let me do Bog and Shipment. And then I started to tell myself, well, you know, I'm not that good of a sniper. I used to be, but I'm not, and I can't show that to my audience because all the people that watch my videos are, you know, MLG wannabes and people that want to play and want to be on a pro level. And I'm not saying want to be in a bad sense. You know, I'm an MLG wannabe. I want to play as good as, you know, a Scumpy or you know, a Goonjar, any of these players. I want to play as good as these guys, and I know that I can't. So and I'm not playing IW, so I'm playing a different game, and I gotta explain that. And oh, I can't upload too much Modern Warfare Remastered, and I can't put gameplay on my channel because people want to see my face. I'm Kingdom Soldier. People want to see Kingdom Soldier and hear from me and see my hand movements and my smile and hear my funny jokes and my corniness. And I'm trying so hard to get a like. And I think that the problem is so much bigger than just this video. I would say that in general, I am afraid of not being liked. I'm afraid of not getting likes, not getting favorites, not getting follows. I look at my Twitter following and I'm like, man, there was a day when I could get on Twitter and say, I think COD is cool. And I would get over 100 likes and 20 retweets when I could never keep up with my social media. And now it's like, you know, I'm forgotten. I'm kind of old school. And one person actually commented on my video and said, man, you were the man back in Black Ops 2. Now you can't even get 200 views on a video. And I had to think about that. But as I think about starting over on YouTube, I have to think about starting over. And YouTube was not initially created for the creators, for the YouTube creators to make a living off of. We complain about the YouTube algorithm. The only people that really care about the YouTube algorithm is people that are making money off of me and you and everybody else watching their videos. And that used to be me. I'm at a point now where I can barely get 500 views on a video, you know. And when I first came back to YouTube, to be honest with you guys, part of the reasoning was because of my struggles at work. And I was thinking that I was going to have to go back into esports, but not just because I loved it like I used to, but as a career. I used to do the sticks because I loved it. I used to make videos and COD profiles and best competitive vids because I loved it. I played video games because I loved it, but now I find myself like, oh, I can't stream this, or I can't stream that, or I can't stream gameplay until I'm good enough at the game. Nobody's going to want to watch me. I streamed yesterday for 2 hours, and the most viewers I had was 3. There was a time when I had 45 subscribers and I would never have less than 100 viewers, no matter what I was doing. The Sticks used to have, 2 to 3,000 people watching when I would do interviews and when we would do shows. And now I barely have an audience, and it makes me think less of myself. And what I'm realizing is that I'm really becoming scared of being who I am. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to upload videos that I think are cool and that I spend time on, because that's what I did when I first got on YouTube. And yes, my videos improved, and maybe I need to go through that same cycle. I have to go through that same cycle of just being myself, of doing what I am having fun doing, and just being me and putting up videos that I like for me. And if you guys don't like them, well, then maybe you'll wait until I do something you do like, and then you'll like it. I may have a completely different audience. I'm a different person. I've grown in a whole bunch of ways, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to do what you guys want. I'm not going to entertain my subscribers. I'm going to listen to every piece of feedback you give me, but I can't get feedback if I don't do anything. And if I just try to go back and be the old school Kingdom Soldier. I am a different man. I want different things out of life. There's things that are more important to me than gaming right now in my life. And I don't want to put gaming in the forefront of my life just because I know that it'll get views. I'm sitting here honestly thinking about, there's a project I'm supposed to be working on in the gaming community that I am going to work on and you guys will hear about. But then there's also, I could do the Sharp COD profile and that will help me. I can do some 1v1s. All the pro players still follow me and everything, and that will help me grow. I can bring the Sticks back. All the guys are down if I want to bring it back. I've already had the conversation with all of them. We can bring the Sticks back and we can do it. And Goalie's thing, and I agree with him wholeheartedly, is he doesn't want to do it halfway. He doesn't want to halfway do it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna go big. We're gonna launch the website. We're gonna bring our apparel back, and we're gonna become the podcast. We're going to become the place, the stop. And the reality is, as I think about it, it's like, wait, I'm not ready for all that yet. I'm just ready to be Kingdom Soldier that loves being a part of this community and makes corny content and tries to make gameplay videos. And even though his gameplay isn't that interesting, I'm the Kingdom Soldier that is going to stream. And even if only 3 people watch, I'm going to have fun streaming. And I'm going to just stream what I'm doing. And I'm not going to, I was about to spend all this money, and not a whole bunch of money, but, rebranding my YouTube and my and not my Facebook, but rebranding my YouTube and my Twitter and my avatar and all this kind of stuff. And at the end of the day, I don't need that right now. I don't need a rebrand, I'm not trying to make a whole bunch of money or anything like that. I just want to have fun again. I just want to be me. It's like I'm scared of being me. I'm scared of being free, and unfortunately this might sound like a bar, but my claim to fame is that I claim that I'm a G. I spend a lot of time talking about my past and who I was, and I realize that now I'm doing the same thing with Kingdom Soldier, and I'm trying to get caught up in who I was, the kingdom that I was. And I love your guys' comments about who I was and what I did and where I did it and how big I was and how many people watched my stuff, and I love it, but I'm a new person, and the only way that I'm going to find out is to stop trying to make financial gain off of YouTube and stop trying to be who I was. You know what? The truth of the matter is, if I had to admit it, I regret walking away. Because right now, a year and a half later, I guarantee everyone listening to this video, I would have a minimum of 300,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel and a minimum of 200 to 300 subscribers on my Twitch channel. And the Sticks, at a minimum, would be one of the greatest resources for Call of Duty Esports podcasts that we have. And outside of Call of Duty, we had plans to go into Halo and CS, and right now we'd be in Gears, and we would be the one-stop shop. We would be the esports nation, or esports center. We would be the esports version of Sports Center. You would find that on the sticks at our channel and on our YouTube channel. And I would be able to pay people. And then esports companies would be coming at me right now, asking me, you know, how they can get a chunk and how they can be a part, and they'd want to invest. And I did turn down people that wanted to partner with me. I did turn down companies that asked me to represent them and to be, I can't tell you guys how many times I had companies hit me up. And we're not talking just about small companies. I'm talking about big companies and the biggest companies hitting me up to ask me to do something for them, travel, do something on their channel, be a LAN, like a person on LAN that represented them and represented their brand. You know, people wanted me to represent their brand, and I turned them all down, and I ended up walking away. And I will be honest with all of you that I do regret it. But in the midst of that regret, it did happen. It did happen. And all that could have happened didn't happen. And now I'm a different person, and I'm in a different place in my life. And I love what I'm living. I love my marriage. I love my kids. I love what's happening. I love that I'm in school. I'm in college. You know, I'm working on my master's degree. I love it. And I love the life that I'm living. And I know that I could go back and be the old Kingdom Soldier. I could literally go back to being him. And that's what a lot of people want. They want me to bring back the COD profiles and best competitive vids and all these things. And they just want me to be me again. And it's hard for me because even doing best competitive vids, you know, I'm not even getting 1,000 views on that video. And that used to be one of my most consistent resources for views. I would never get less than 6,000 views on a best competitive vids. And as a person that had 25,000 subscribers, that was great. Getting 6,000 views, and I was uploading every day. And I was looking at Social Blade, you know, back then, and I was getting a minimum of 10,000 views a day. And that was awesome. You know, I was growing, I was being profitable, you know, and it was great. And what I was doing on Twitch that was more fun than I've had in most of my life. Hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys. But I'm tired of being afraid of being Anthony, you know, and I feel like I've gotten so caught up in being Kingdom that I'm afraid of being Anthony. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. And I wanted to kind of end this with saying, don't get so caught up in chasing likes, favorites, and follows that you are not yourself. Don't get so caught up in being liked that you're not focused on being loved. And you get so distracted into being who someone would hit the heart for, or someone would retweet, and trying to find the cleverest way to say something. Be yourself. And for the future of this channel, in the immediate future, what you're going to see is me. And if you don't like me, that's fine. I'm not going to call you a hater or any of that. That is completely and 100% fine. If you don't like me, then don't like me. But at least love me. At least respect me enough to say, hey, you know, I'm happy that he's doing what's best for him. I just don't enjoy his content anymore. That's completely fine. Because I got to find myself at a place where I can say, I'm going to make the content that I believe is on my heart to make, and that I'm going to have fun making. I got to go back to remembering how much effort it takes to do really good content and really good videos. You know, I put up that sniper video, and I know that the camera was dark. I tried to brighten it. It didn't make things look any better. I know that my sniping is not amazing. I know that I'm not as entertaining. I know that my gameplay isn't as entertaining as going watching Seth, you know, or going watching Damon or anybody else, you know, or going watching Aches' Twitch instead of watching my Twitch. All I can do is be me. And there are people that are going to like who I am and want to hang out, and that's fine. And there's people that aren't. Some of you guys aren't going to, you're not going to follow me anymore. But the one thing that I've always had from this community that I value is respect. You guys have always respected me because I've been myself. I've never been anything other than me. I've apologized when I needed to apologize, even when people told me don't apologize. I've been honest when people said I should have lied. I've said no when people said I should have said yes. And right now, instead of trying to get caught up being who I was, which is the wrong thing to do, I'm going to be who I am instead. And I appreciate this community for allowing me to be that. And I hope that you guys stop being scared of being yourself. And don't be scared of being free, being you, who you are, enjoying what you enjoy. I don't like IW. So you're probably not going to see IW on my channel unless I make up some fun, silly series like playing boots on the ground in a jetpacker game or something like that. And I'll never boost and I'll just run around trying to see how many kills I can get on the ground. I mean, something silly like that I might do. But I love playing Modern Warfare Remastered. I love it. I'm having a lot of fun playing that game, and I want to get better at it. So I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to do Snipe to Commander, the series that I used to do on my channel. And I know I'm not going to get a lot of views on that, but I don't really care. And it's not that I don't care about you guys. I know that there's a lot of quality content out there that you can watch. And that you don't have to limit yourself to Kingdom Soldier. I haven't been around for a year and a half. I don't have to just show up all of a sudden and give you what you've been missing. Because you found other stuff to enjoy. You can go watch Vision. You can watch all these vlogs, these crazy awesome vlogs that I don't have time to do. I wish I could, because I would be a great vlogger. I think I have an interesting life. I think that my kids are entertaining and my wife and I are entertaining. But you know what? I don't have time to have a camera in my hand all the time. I just can't do it. That's not the life I can live right now. But the life I can live is uploading content that I enjoy. Because I'm going to be doing it anyway. I can stream what I enjoy streaming. I can be who I am. And that's what I'm going to be. You guys leave some questions in the comments below if you want to ask anything, and I'll answer. I'll do a Q&A. Just leave me any questions if you've made it this far in the video. I think we're 1,000,000 minutes in. But nevertheless, this is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I will see you in the next video.